The 2021 Stanley Cup Playoffs on Hockey Night in Canada is a presentation of Sportsnet in association with the National Hockey League.
This is the ultimate. You never won a trophy until you won this.
I thought winning once was great, but this one's the best.
I was crying in the bench because I was so happy. It's a dream come true.
He's diagnosed with Alzheimer's. He doesn't remember a lot of stuff, but you bet your ass he's going to remember this one.
It's the time of the unexpected, the time of the upsets.
There's so many generations and eras of different players and people who have left their mark on the game.
And a good move, another good move. Shoots, he scores! What a goal!
The Stanley Cup is about sacrifice.
Oh, Clark is nailing McSorley.
You do anything to move on.
I shot right on score! Madison Orr! On the Orr! It goes!
He scores!
It comes down to one thing. It is a team spirit, team effort.
Another shot, score! Eiserman around the net, waiting, he's open! Gilmore! Michael Foot! Look at the bill! Oh my heavens! What a goal! Oh baby!
Here's Fleury! Scores!
Hurry on! Scores!
Countdown is on.
I waited for 25 years for this. You haven't really waited all that long compared to a lot of other people.
Nobody can take it away.
I'm speechless. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world.
This is when the pressure gets higher. And the spotlight brighter.
Wayne, there's been a lot of trophy presentations to you, as I recall, every time. It was nothing means anything until we get the Stanley Cup.
But that's hockey. It's a fiercely competitive sport, played to the limit by high-salaried stars, whose supreme physical condition enables them to provide the full 60 minutes of sustained speed and action.
This is when tempers flare and tensions boil over. It's time to go all in.
Under a shroud of a pandemic, in meaningfully silent arenas, 16 teams thinned from 31.
Reserve a table for 25 in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Let's go, let's go! Good speed all the way to the net and he scores! What a play! What a save! My goodness, what a stop by Spencer Knight!
Poise and calm from this kid.
Kaprizov is 26th!
This glorious punishing test begins now, where other famous hands had been so many times before.
The Gretzky! Scores! The greatest goal scorer in National Hockey League history! Raymond Bourque, a dream has come true! The waiting is over!
Now comes someone else's time.
Every game matters.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars.
The crowd is buzzing. Many of them still standing. What a play!
Welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs presented by Geico.
Physicality, we know some fire as well.
It's going to be a very hard game.
Even to the slot, they score! And Vanacek is down!
We have to worry about what we can do to win the series.
He scores! Capitals have one game to none in his best of 7.
We welcome you to our nation's capital. The Stanley Cup playoffs are presented by Geico. It's Game 2, the Washington Capitals and the Boston Bruins. Good evening, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Kenny Albert along with Eddie Olczyk and Brian Boucher inside the glass. The Capitals won the series opener in overtime 3-2. Nick Dowd with the winner. Eddie, your biggest takes from Game 1?
Well, it did not disappoint, right? You had physicality, you had the star power factor, you had the Zdeno Chara factor in this thing, and you had depth players on both sides. Kenny stepping up. Most importantly, Nick Dowd, a fourth-line guy, gets his first career overtime winner in the playoffs. Expect a lot more of the same here. I expect a long series between the Bruins and the Capitals.
Game 1 also had the winning goaltender, Craig Anderson, for the Capitals, came on in relief, played in only 4 games during the regular season.
Yeah, 3 starts for him, and maybe he didn't have time to think about it. He got called in after Vitek Vanacek was injured on the goal by Jake DeBruskin. Look, he did the job, and I think maybe that was the best thing that ever happened for Craig Anderson. He got thrown right into the fire. He's an experienced guy. A guy that certainly has been around the block a few times, but it's got to be difficult, Kenny. He's going to be 40 years old at the end of the week, but he did the job. He came in with that experience factor for the teammates. You look at the reaction. That's what I loved about it. And knowing the goaltending position as well as anybody is our very own Brian Boucher. And Bush, I got to think for Craig Anderson, that felt awfully well, but is he having a little bit different thought process here of getting thrown into the fire like he did in Game 1, now knowing he's a starter here in Game 2?
Yeah, I think the preparation is much different, Edzo, when you know you're going to be the starter. I think you're right. When you don't know it's coming, you kind of don't have time to think about it. But it's situations like this as to why you sign a veteran goaltender to be your third guy, right? Because he has the experience to lean upon. I thought he came in, he had a calming effect on the Washington Capitals. I thought he handled pucks well. He did leave some rebounds, but the Capitals did a good job of cleaning that up in front of him. But going forward, it's going to be all eyes on Craig Anderson from this point on.
So Anderson makes the start tonight against Tuukka Rask. Bruins scored only 2 goals, none from their top line in Game 1. How important is depth scoring?
Well, I thought it was probably one of the more bigger things for the Boston Bruins going into this series is could they get some help from the bottom 6, and they got that. Jake DeBrusk on the play that Vanacek got hurt. He scores a goal. And then you had Nick Ritchie chip in and score a goal. If you could get 2 goals in a playoff game from your bottom 6 guys, Kenny, you got a pretty good chance of winning those games. The Bruins did not, and you know that the big line of Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, and David Pastrnak, it's only a matter of time. Pastrnak had 6 shots on goal. The second line of Smith, Krejci, and Hall, they were okay, but according to Bruce Cassidy, the head coach of the Bruins, he thinks there's a lot more to give on the top 2 lines. If they can do that, we got ourselves a series.
Game 2 coming up. The Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins, next. The longtime Bruins captain is now the enemy.
His legacy will always be here at Stanley Cup champion, captain of the Stanley Cup team.
Having him not be in the room any longer, it was a big change for us.
I don't think he would want it any other way. For the first round, I think he would pick this opponent.
Following presentation of the National Hockey League.
Game 2, Capitals, Bruins. Time for tonight's Honda starting goaltenders. Bush.
Thanks, Kenny. And for the Boston Bruins, 34-year-old Tuukka Rask, 51 career playoff wins, 29 saves in Game 1. I thought he played good, but wasn't able to come up with the win. And at the other end of the ice, soon-to-be 40-year-old Craig Anderson, a career .929 save percentage in the playoffs, picked up his 24th career playoff win in relief in Game 1. He's looking to grab a 2-0 series lead here tonight.
The oldest goaltender to start a postseason game since Marty Brodeur in the 2012 Stanley Cup Final.
The third-string goaltender for Peter Laviolette and the Caps gets this.
I'm Mike Emmerich with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. This playoff game has started. The Bruins in their own end setting things up. Pitching it to Pastrnak. And he steps across the line. Handed away with authority. Cleared on out by Zdeno Chara. Gains the zone. Takes that pass up the boards. He throws it there. Great save. Directing that one to McAvoy. That was a big hit.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Oshie's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Shoots. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. Smart recovery by Chara. Washington setting up an offense from the wing. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Carries it on in from center. Flings it. Got it all. Play is stopped, so let's hear from our man at the ice, Ray Ferraro.
The Capitals win in Game 1 gets them a leg up here. They'd really love to stretch this series out with a second win here tonight.
Just a bit under 6 minutes have been played here in the first. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. Score! That's his first playoff goal.
they jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Boston's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Nicely received at the point. Saved there. The battling continues along the boards. Back on his stick. Terrific chance there, but the pass fails. Looking for room. Pass block. Looking to Baxter. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Sometimes nowhere to go. He tried to squeeze through, guys, but he took a big hit.
Heaves one. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. Oh, snaps the shot. Got his pad on a changing shot. Outstanding body contact. Knocked off the puck. Washington's along the wing at center ice. At least he protected his goaltender. And he steps across the line. Got it at the point. Washington's winging it at neutral ice. Save. Pass attempt to Lazar. Crosses that line. Feeds the point. Sails it. He missed the net by a mile.
This was a heavy shot, but it had no chance of going in because it missed the net.
Great glove. Out of the blue line. Tosses it. Great glove save. He holds on and gets the whistle.
Nice play by the goaltender to freeze it up and get a whistle.
Anderson's going to be able to make that save all day. His positioning is perfect. It's not a difficult scoring chance.
A little under 5 minutes still showing on the clock this period. Boston's ahead 1-0. Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Slid back across from one point to the other. The Bruins have it in the defensive zone. Driving in from no man's land. Whiffed on the shot. And a save. Puck is thrown to Ovechkin. Points it. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Centers it. They've got all the gunners out. Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Boston's up the wing, controlling play now. Nah, that pass has got to be better than that. Everybody has to get back. Puck loose, now picked up. "20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen. It's a 1-0 game. Let's check out the shots on goal, and one gets an exclamation point. Listen to this. 10 for the Bruins and 1 for the Capitals. Boston's 1-goal lead came on this play. I want to show it to you one more time as we go to break.
Grounds for immediate removal from this building.
Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
Washington's team is still in this game, Doc. They're down by 1 goal, but easily could be a lot more. You hear the term now, puck management.
They did not manage the puck at all in that first period.
Things are heating up with that hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Taken over again. Boston's carrying it around through center. Fires, deflected off the blocker. Lets a shot fly. Wonderful save. Right along the line. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? Off the glove. Hangs on and gets the whistle.
That shift was looking really dangerous with all that pressure. The goalie finally got possession. He freezes the puck to slow things down.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. There's no challenge there.
Boston's got that face-off win. Oh, boy, what a hit.
Ovechkin's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up.
Goes back deep for it. And now it's directed to Krejci. It's an onside play. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
Everyone heard that hit.
Picks it up back there. Pitching this one to Backstrom. Passing one off now to Sherry. On to Backstrom. Slid to DeBrusque. Terrific fake. Backstrom's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Bruins have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Capitals will send out their power play unit for the first time.
This is a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, crowd the net for rebounds.
That one's deflected. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Steps across that line. Good shooting place. He's got that point pass. Great save. Skill play by Smith. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Lets it go. He scores! A great job of penalty killing and followed through the short-handed goal.
Of course, the first job of a penalty killer is make sure you don't get scored on. This is an extra bit of gravy here as they get a shorthanded goal.
The Bruins have now enlarged their lead to 2-0. At the rate they're going in this game, they might make it 3 fast. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Slides it to the point. Shoots. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
Boston's really taken the air out of the game defensively, Doc. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he stopped the shots that he's had to.
Setting it up. One-timer. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
What a beautiful pass to set up this one-timer.
That sure is a miscue, Edzo, isn't it? The scorer's in front of the net, the defenseman's covering the blue line.
The Capitals are only 1 goal behind, so they've gotten themselves back into this game. Perhaps they can tie it before the end of the second. Trying to go to Mantha. Dogged determination there by Miller.
Justin Schultz.
The Bruins are skating it up in neutral ice. From the outside, loud pad save. Laid on to Sherry. Shoots one. That one well off target. Big collision in open ice.
Not very often you see a big hit like that in open ice.
Moving it to Krejci. Leads that charge into the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Good hand to eye, and the reach of the stick. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Pass to the slot. That went off the pad. Snapping a pass to Miller. Recollects it. Got that pass in his own end. Terrific determination by Miller. Boston's transporting it in center ice. Big drive. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. Pitching it to Eller. Using the point. He's got it. Gotten quickly back. Directing that one to Pasternak. Lets it go. That's a great save. Drives it. And yet another save. How does he do that?
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good face-off win. And a save. Into the last minute of the second period. That's a goaltender's best friend, a defenseman that can use his stick like that. Puck loose, denied by the defense. Lets it go. Oh, what a save that was. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
A shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Always interesting to look at the shots on goal, and they are interesting here. 21 for Boston and 5 for Washington. The Bruins have the lead, and with goaltending like this, they might just keep it. But we'll have to see after we go to break.
Practices or even a locker room tour. Membership is free, so what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
Boston's dominated in the scoring chances, Doc, through the first 40 minutes of play. They're only up by 1 here in the third. Let's see how they come out and start this period.
Shoots one. Wonderful stop. Held there for a face-off coming up next. From the face-off, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Chip to Bergeron. A shot. Oh, what a save. The Capitals skated up on the side. Great defensive job. What a hit.
These plays happen a lot in the middle of the ice because there's a lot of traffic there.
The Bruins skated up on the side. Shoots one. Paddled aside. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play.
You know what, Doc? I'd like to see these teams play this way while they're playing instead of after the whistles.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Good face-off win. Save. Skill play by Chara. Up that right side to Mantha. From the slaughter wrister. Just missed the net.
That's what I would call a grade A scoring chance, but the shot just missed the target.
Shoots. Turned away with a stick. A whistle and a rest.
Anderson's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Just over 5 minutes have passed. It is a tight contest thus far with the score 2-1. The Bruins prevailing on the faceoff. Huge hit in open ice. That puck struck him in front. That one is pointed to him. Got that in the trapper. Stick handles right up the center. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
Raz able to make a relatively easy glove save because he's in the perfect spot.
Good setup off the win. They just keep working away, don't they? That was a pass that just went south, and so everybody has to get back out. Icing is called. Only a handful of icing calls in most games in a period, but there were over 140 in 2 different New York Americans Boston Bruins games. They repeatedly did it to antagonize each other, and finally the president of the league stepped in and said, you guys knock it off. And so the rule was introduced in 1937. That's why we got it. It's a point hammer shot. Looking to Smith. And they are in. Lets it go right out of the textbook. Puck loose. Good defensive play. And it's driven back so they can make a change. Pass attempt to DeBrusque. He's in on an onside play. Great save. He takes that point pass. Shot on. Oh, a save there.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances.
Dances. Has that point pass as well. Good work there in goal. And he holds on and stops play.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Shooting. A tremendous glove save. Quick work on the faceoff. Great glove save, and he keeps it. Collected by Taylor Hall. Strong wrister. What a shot. It glanced off the crossbar. No goal. Tries to get it on net. Terrific save. Can start the attack going in the zone. He scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead.
great weight transfer on this slap shot.
That doesn't even have to touch the back of the net to be a goal. The goalie thought he had that. However, it trickled right by him into the net.
Washington's got that puck off the draw.
46, David Krejci, assisted by
takes that pass.
Taylor Hall, and by number
propelled to Baxter. Oh, broke it up. Into the attacking end. Shoots. Waffle boarding. And snap to Grizzly. Scorches one. Solid work there by Krejci. Great job on a cut pass. Nearing the last minute of the third period. He hit the goalpost.
The real chore is not to be frustrated. Even though they're up here, they could have spread this lead out and maybe coasted home.
Good intercept.
Doc, they've been turning the puck over way too much. Now they're starting to press as they try to get back to the game.
And Cash is in.
Bergeron's goal puts this one away. Everybody should head for the exits.
Everybody can exhale a little bit now. Once the empty netter goes in, that pretty well wraps it up.
They've got the draw. Gains that offensive line. And quickly to Moore. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. It's dumped in. The Bruins continue on in the defensive zone. Pass cut by the offense. He just banned on it. Boston's along the wing at center ice. Good place to shoot from. Save. Puck is thrown to Carlson. Puts one on. With that win, this series is tied. Competition will likely escalate as this series develops.
The series is tied, and I have a feeling it will go back and forth all series long.
It was another great night of playoff hockey. We hope you liked it and will watch next time. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night.